This is hilarious. And this, I think, is entirely typical. Okay, so let's hear this.
Are your granddaughters?
They are 6 and 8.
Would you support them to get hormone blockers to become the other gender?
I would absolutely support them to get hormone blockers. The idea of one of my granddaughters learning that they're going to start having their period if they don't get their hormones blocked, even though they're identifying and portraying as a male, how horrible that would be. So yes, definitely.
If your granddaughter came to you and wanted to get a tattoo, what would you say?
That would be more difficult. I always told my 3 sons, the one thing I ask is please don't get tattoos.
Really? Why tattoos?
There's just something so permanent about it.
Permanent?
It's pretty permanent. It's very difficult to get them lasered off or removed.
You don't think it's like permanent to change your gender?
That's how stupid they are. Like, that's a lot of people. That's millions of people, right, who have not thought about it at all. It's just fashion. It's just politically correct. They know what's politically correct. They know what won't get them into trouble, right? And they don't give a shit. Jacob says that, wow, this is hard to listen to. Yeah, it really is. That's how shallow it is. That's how shallow these progressives are. This is how shallow their ideology is, right? They just don't care. They don't care to know. They don't want to know. They don't want to think about it. There is no profit in it for them to think about it. Like, she doesn't want to hear that question. Says, how terrible would it be for her to have her period? As if that would be a bad thing, right? As if maybe it's not real. Maybe, the vast majority of kids who have gender dysphoria or claim to just naturally desist when they go through puberty. And, once they're no longer children, once they grow up and they grow into an adult body, it's not that far of a leap to go to that, right? For this, like an idiot like this to go to. It shouldn't be that far of a leap. But they won't, because there's no profit in it for them. It's not popular in their circles, the circles that they hang out in, the places they are, the news they listen to, the narratives they hear. That's not popular. That's far right. Like, the sensible thing is far right to them, right? So there's no profit in it. She doesn't want to get in trouble. Doesn't want people mad at her, right? No. Mutilating, sterilizing children is good. It's good. That's what the narrative tells me. That's what all my Facebook friends think. So therefore, it must be good. I wouldn't want to think about it too much, or else it might turn out that it's horrible. It is a grotesque experiment being performed on children. Again, watch my videos on this stuff. Subscribe, watch my videos on this stuff. I put out a few of them in the last week or so. Watch, I'll show you the evidence. Take a look at the WPATH files. Barely anybody's seen it yet, right? It's 18 minutes long, and it goes through the WPATH files. It will show you. These people don't know what they're doing. These are experiments. Let's see. Jacob says, I've said it before, that awkward period of life is a rite of passage that gives social skills and self-insight that you cannot get any other way. This is evil and insane on many levels. Completely true. It is evil to rob developing human beings of that. It's just wrong. Eagles for Honor says, blooming idiot. Absolutely. Yeah, it's just, let's take a look at her reaction there again.
Really? Why tattoos?
There's just something so permanent about it.
Permanent?
It's pretty permanent. It's very difficult to get them lasered off or removed.
You don't think it's like permanent to change your gender? How old?
Now, you'd think that it would be impossible for somebody to hold her opinions without ever actually thinking about it for even 1 second. You'd think it would be impossible, but that's millions of people, right? Millions of people who are guided by nothing else but narcissism and fashion. That's it. Jacob says she has one brain cell and it's fighting for dominance.